Life is short. Your life is short. But I want to say tonight that your life is precious and cherished by God. Once upon a time, legend has it, that on a dark, stormy night in Saigon, on October 9th, 1970, a young child was born. This was me. And I was born to a young single mom whose first name was Kim, my mama, and I was her second child, but I was her second child born out of wedlock and born from a different dad. There are horrible names for children like me and my sister. I'm sure you can think of one right now. A nicer name might be someone like illegitimate. I'm an illegitimate child. When you look up illegitimate, it says you're not recognized. You're not recognized as lawful offspring. I'm not recognized as lawful offspring. It also says I'm not sanctioned by law. I don't exist by law. That's what the world says. The world says I'm a mistake. I wasn't planned. I'm unrecognized. An accident. But God whispered to me. In 2001, he said, Michele, I created your inmost being. I knit you together in your mama's womb. I fearfully and wonderfully created you. My work is magnificent. Your body was not hidden from me when I made you in that secret place. When I wove you together in the depths of the earth, my eye saw you. I saw your unformed body, and every day of your life is written in my book. Every moment, Michele, laid out before even one of them came to be. You are destined before time existed. You were in God's eye, in His sight. Before you came to be, you are in His book. Your unborn children even are in His book. God had a vision for this illegitimate child. Born in Vietnam, 3 years later there would be a war that would devastate that country, and people had to escape on boats to get out. And many thousands died. It was not an accident. It was not an accident that my dad was a British citizen. He didn't want to necessarily have me. He fell in love with my mom. I don't know, maybe he lusted bad at me. It wasn't an accident. My dad was British. And God softened a very hard man's heart. You know pretty much who my dad was. He softened his heart and he put it on my dad's heart and he said, get these people out of here. And he registered me with the British consulate, and I got a British passport, and we all got out and we eventually emigrated to Australia. It wasn't an accident when in 2010 I was the only full-time women's ministry leader, any full-time ministry person, let alone woman or man, that held a British passport, even though I had never lived in England. I was not an accident. You are not an accident. And I would be called to go back to a land I didn't know, to love a people that who my father was, the man that devastated my life, my mother's life, to save his people. These are not my people, but now they are. You are my people. I was created to save you, to die for you, to be abused for you, to draw your heart out, sister, and say, were you ever abused? Something in my spirit, I see it in your eye. You were abused. Tell me. And the secrets come out. They tell me. They tell me. I've never said this, but here's my story. Here's my story. And I hug them, and we become sisters. Sisters through pain. And I tell them, you're not an accident. You're not rubbish. You're destined for greatness. You're destined for greatness. Get it. Get that deep and let no one take it away from you. God had a vision. You were made on purpose for his